which, depending on our hand, might just be fine. They can go tutelage, 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 and I can go turn 5 Gaia's Revenge. Brah. Could be slow. The top end is still in doubt, but I think we keep that. Not too bad. So again, if you're just jumping in, this is the deck I'm running in the iOS tournament that, obviously getting played on my iPad from time to time. And it's a blue-green ramp deck. It's trying to beat green-red ramp, which I expected to be there, and I didn't get to test it. Like, all of my testing has been focused on the Xbox One Invitational, so this was more theory. I built it on my iPad, I played about 10 games, and I was like, man, this is fun. And it seems good against other ramp decks, so I'm going to play it. And so there I was, and I registered it. I actually switched it the night before everything was announced, and then I played green-red ramp in round 1, and I lost one game 2-2. And in both the games I lost, it was my opponent with Omnath and Nissa's Revelation. Holy cow, that hurts. Wow, way to win the lottery over there, buddy. I bet he's doing a happy dance. But we can win without Ulamog. It's just Ulamog is such a fun part of the deck. But anyway, both games he was like, Acid Moss U, Omnath, and Nissa's Revelation. So great. And I was lacking in the right answers at the right time. It's not that this deck can't beat those kind of hands, I just had nothing. And it's all my own fault, because game 3 I kept a really horrible hand. Just really horrible. And also I forgot, like, Rolling Thunder is so freaking good. It's the reason you play green-red ramp instead of anything else. So this is kind of a funner, cuter version of ramp for people who don't like green-red ramp. And it's got good game against every other slow deck, but it's probably just not good enough, to be honest, to beat the other green-red ramps. But it's fun, and hopefully we'll get to see some of the busted stuff. Hopefully you'll get to see ridiculous displacement wave, Green Warden and Marasa shenanigans with Part the Water Veil and Kiora ultimating, and, the cool stuff, what all the cool kids want to do. So we're putting up a Gate Creeper wall against these salvage drones because we can't have him ingesting the rest of our wing conditions. And, I wonder if we'll... Okay, so Space Genius is awaiting the day that Oath comes out, so he can use Inverter of Truth against a mill deck. I hope we get Inverter of Truth. I mean, that card is both crazy and really good, and would be really interesting in duels. And I would love to see that card. And it's going to be interesting because instead of, much like Battle for Zendikar, instead of getting to discover the cards along with the paper magic players, we're going to be sitting around just kind of waiting, and we're going to get to watch the paper magic tournaments that use Oath, and we're already going to know what the best cards are if we pay attention to those, or if you read my blog. Man, it's going to hit all our victory conditions. That's some lucky droning. Oh well. What can you do? Some people are just, they're going to nail it with their drones, and what do you do? I don't think we care about that. I think we just push Kiora down his throat. I think that's what we do. And we'll make him do something about Kiora. If he attacks her, he doesn't get to ingest, so... Now, what I don't understand is, why disperse my Gate Creeper Vine, which lets me get another land, when you could have Alchemist Vialed it? Maybe there's a Thopter spy network in our future? Or some Artificer's Epiphanies. Those would make sense. Those would make sense. And, okay, Frostlinks. Great. This guy is going to try to eat our deck with salvage drones, and I'm going to show you, at least that the plan is to show you, that he can hit all he wants to with that card. And he can hit a bunch of good cards, and I still think we'll beat him. Because Ingestin ain't that special. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. Alright, now what are we going to do? think we will get this back out there. And we'll go get that. And we'll put down that. And we'll do this. And he can get a point to Kiora here, but I don't think I care. Not enough to bounce one of those. I mean, it's just, there's no point in that. So, we'll just keep playing this stupid game of he gets to ingest me and I get to tick up Kiora, and we'll see who wins. Yep, there's that epiphany. As we're looking for tutelage, obviously. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be me. Great. It's gonna be me. Bow, 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 bow. So, I don't see much point if he's trying to mill me and attacking me with a Frost Lynx. I'd be more worried about Kiora. But, this is his game. Alrighty. I think all we're going to do is plus and let it go, because we can block now with Lumbering Falls. Yeah. We're going to force him to do something about Kiora's ultimate. That's the way we're going to take in this game. And if he can't, he's going to have to beat some octopi. Maybe he has Displacement Wave to do that, but we'll force him to have that. Also, we're going to put up Lumbering Falls and see if he sees that, if we get to eat one of his dorks. At least this opponent has a deck, with a plan. I don't think it's a good deck with a good plan. I've played a bit with the mono blue mill deck, and it's just, Dream Puppets, it's not meant to be in every format, and I don't think it's meant to be in this one. It should be beating ramp decks, but it just doesn't beat them the way you would hope. And I don't think it'll be us here, but we'll see if I'm wrong about that. Here comes the Vial. Does he see the Lumbering Falls? Does he care? Okay, so the focus is shifting, maybe, to Kiora. Yep, now we're worried about Kiora. Okay. He wants to send links to Kiora and the drones to me. He wants those precious ingest triggers because he thinks he's going to deck me before Kiora eats his face. And he's wrong. He or she is wrong. Let's see if we can hit another Eldrazi. Clutch Occurrence. Okie dokie. Not gonna miss that too much, really. We still have nothing in our graveyard. And so we're gonna push for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we can do this. Yeah, we can do this and leave up Falls. So we'll do that. The octopi are coming! The octopi are coming for you. We're gonna Octopus Wrath of God on his little drone army. It's gonna be great. Just you wait. The deck probably does have a Displacement Wave, which is probably the best thing that he can do here. Alrighty. You've got a Void Mage. You're gonna attack Kiora, because if you do, I'm just gonna block. Has not learned. Has not learned. Even my dog is sad for you. My chocolate lab Lily, 3 years old, absolute sweetie, and very quiet, is here hanging out to watch the demise of this salvage drone deck. And hopefully cheer me on, although she might even, be despising the absolute beatdown I apply sometimes. Desolation Twin in the deck. Okay, yeah. Let's get to work. So I get an emblem, then I get 3 octopi. Then the octopi each get to fight something. It's awesome. Boom. So there go his dudes. Like I said, he might have a displacement wave, which would be, you know, that would be about the best thing that could happen for him right now. Him or her right now. Making choices. If you have more 10 drops, you might want to discard those, because you've only got 4 lands. Yep, an inspiration. So a handful of card draw type spells. We'll just get Kiora back in case there is a displacement wave and we can start this whole party all over again. We'll leave Disperse up. I don't know. Just something about the Green Warden, and I don't think we need to cast any more Gate Creeper Vines, although, yeah, we'll just discard Forest instead. Talon of the Telepath. Well, I have a displacement wave, or I have a couple displacement waves, so you could use my own displacement wave and put me in a pickle. That would get rid of the tokens. Displacement wave for 0. It's probably the best, it's his only hope now. Did he hit one of my 2 displacement waves in the top 7? There must be something. Still looking. Disperse. Sure. This is renewal. Okay. So he hit some good stuff. Let me see what's down there. Alright. 27, 8 and 8, 16, 21, 24. Clutch Occurrence is lethal. Let me see. So that takes 6. And then 4 to activate. So we are 1 mana short of being able to Clutch of Currents our Gate Creeper Vine and activate Lumbering Falls and attack for the win. Do I have that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 mana short of a really tricky play to win the game. Let me look around and see if there's anything I'm not getting. Don't think so. And there's nothing else I can really do that's hasty. So we'll just save that play. Yeah, I held back the Lumbering Falls. I just wanted my mana up. And we're also not even going to fetch land. We don't need to fetch more lands. So why hold back Lumbering Falls there? Isn't 3 more damage just better? I want him to at least think about counter magic on this turn, and maybe sequence some things poorly. That's the whole reason. It's not brilliant, but it's something. I want him to think I might counter a spell, so perhaps he'll just cast some stuff out of order and I can take advantage somehow with a Disperse. You never know. You got 2 critters. You gotta do better than that.